Hey guys, welcome back to rhrjen. I'm so glad you're here. Guys, I have such a good show for you today. We're taking a look at Saint Meghan Markle, the Reddit group where we cover a bunch of news stories and hit the highlights and the lowlights of Meghan and everything going on because there is a lot going on with Harry and Meghan right now. It's just a fun way to talk through all that stuff and to inject some snark into our day, shall we? If you're new here, I'm Jen. Make sure you're subscribed. Hit the thumbs up, leave me comments, as all of those helps YouTube to recommend my videos. And again, a huge and sincere and humble thank you for everybody who's up the comments lately, whoever's hit the hype button for me. It just means the world. I really appreciate that. Now, I do have something new I'm going to show you, and that is an Amazon. I have an Amazon affiliate account now. Now, it's not that you're not going to pay even a cent more for any of the stuff. It's more if you're interested. Like a lot of you asked me about like my lip color or my hair or like necklace or whatever. When available, I'll put the links into Amazon. And if you just click on those links, I think I get like a few pennies and it helps. And I appreciate that very much. But that way you can also see what products I actually use. I literally took the time and went through and only picked products that I truly love. Nothing extra. So take a look if you're interested. I will put the link down below so you can see it. But here's kind of what it looks like when you scroll through my page. I did everything from hair to skin to makeup, things like that. Different looks, like my studio equipment and books we've discussed. So definitely check that out. Again, I'll put the link in the comments. You can find that. I believe it's still under my old name, Real Housewives Recap. So if you search that, you should be able to find it. But I did list it as rhrjen. You'll see my logo all over it. But again, look for my link. And thank you so much. I appreciate it. Let me know if you end up picking up anything through there so I can say thank you. All right, let's get into this, shall we, with Meghan, because it's always something. Kicking us off with this, I'm excited to talk about this. I didn't even think about this. So it's Christmas card season. Dun, dun, dun. Meghan and Harry always send out doozies. What will their Christmas card be like this year? This person wanted to discuss. And I'm like, heck yeah. Now, remember last year they did from the desk of... It was so impersonal and so ridiculous. In fact, I have, here you go. Here's the cards they've sent out. Oops, wrong button. Here's the cards they've sent out. You can see them a little more clearly. So 2018, of course, their wedding. 2019 is one of the funniest cards ever. Remember, there's controversy because she had to redo it, allegedly, because you could see baby Archie there. Well, her face was clear. Harry's face was blurred. So people were laughing about that. 2020, and then 2021, the picture that's just like the Diana picture. 2022, a holiday season. 2023, that's when she was embracing Nigeria. And 2024. So it was, yeah, just a whole bunch of crap and blurry kids. So there's that. So who knows what'll happen this year? Now, I have to show you some funny cards that people came up with. But let's take a look and let me know in the comments below what you think that they will do. I'm sure it'll be happy holidays from the desk of, or from the office of, Sussex, and throwing titles around and reference to the kids, but no focus on the kids and all that. Imagine if you're Lily, right? And you find out not only is your name stolen from somebody else, you find out that Archie was prominently featured in a card, but you were not. Isn't that weird? All right, let's take a look. So I thought this was pretty funny. Oh, let's read this actually. And then I'll show you one of the funny things somebody came up with. Real royals are sending their festive greetings to the world, but what about our saint this year? What will be the Harkles' chosen theme? Will it be A, family-focused message that once again fuels speculation about the children? B, humanitarian and philanthropic narrative, perhaps catastrophe tourism after the LA fires, maybe something connected to Invictus, because before she had to step back, or Harold's recreation of the Diana moment in Angola. Plus, wig hair hovering over charity meal prep, their favorite socialite style moment instead. I tend to think B. I think we're going to see B. It's going to be, look at us being humanitarians. They just got that or bought that or whatever you think happened there, Humanitarian of the Year award. So why wouldn't they want to advertise themselves as that? They'll probably be holding the darn thing like, look at us, like obscuring the kids' faces behind. Actually, she'll be, look at me. Harry's face will be back here. You can't even see it. And then the kids will be even further back. So I'm sure it'll be something like that. Let me know in the comments what you think it'll be. But look at this. Several clever flockers came to this conclusion. I think it's probably, wouldn't that be funny? It would so be, I mean, they're so trashy. It would be something like this, the twerking baby mama. I don't know what I'm twerking, but the twerking baby mama photo, it'll be something like that. May your holidays be filled with dancing and joy. Oh, that's way too festive for them. It'll be like, look at me dancing the holidays. I don't know. It'll turn it around back to Meghan somehow. And also, I'm a victim. Did you know my dad was in the hospital? Something like that, I'm sure. I mean, definitely needs to be that, right? Play your strengths, Meghan. That picture is so crazy. Doesn't it feel like 2025 just started? I mean, they just did that beach thing, right? Drawing in the sand. And I was like, oh my gosh, it's off to a disaster. And this year has been a whirlwind of crazy for them. I do plan on doing a year in review some point, talking about their craziest moments, because I mean, it's hard to pick which one's the craziest. Maybe the feet up in Paris, that might be one of the craziest, but there's a lot of crazy stuff that happened this year. Case in point, twerking. But it's funny. Can you imagine if that was their Christmas card? Love it. Ho 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 in more than one way. Um I really can't believe she released this with that pillow under her dress. So grotesque. A lot of people wondered if she'll send out a card with Marcus. Yeah, maybe so. Maybe the real Christmas spirit, Meghan and Marcus together forever. That's funny. Or you mean so ho 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 spirit. I kind of love that. So ho ho ho. Maybe so. I just turned into ah. Didn't think I'd do that. Did you? Oh, that's funny. Black and white, blurry back of the kids' heads. Some swarmy BS message about standing in your knowing and living your authentic truth. Grateful for all the learnings. Learns, not learnings. Learnings would actually make more sense. Sigh. Why can't she just learn the word lessons? That is a great question because she thinks she sounds smarter. She sounds ridiculous. Redonkulous. All right. This one was pretty good. Somebody speculated that they'd use the Disney picture, but then somebody else pointed out, wow, this picture actually for them is starting to look more normal compared to the other crap we've seen this year. And I thought that was a really good point. I tend to agree. We've seen a lot of crazy stuff out of them this year. This does seem a bit more normal for them. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, it really has been a year. And then this, I don't even know what this is, but it made me laugh. You're not coming, Princess Charlotte. I love that. If you don't recall, Princess Charlotte said that to, what was it, a reporter? I think it was was it a christening? It may have been Baby Louie's christening. She said something like, we're going and you're not coming. And then this picture of Meghan, which I hadn't seen. I guess it's AI, but look at the kids in the background. And is Harry back there? That's funny. It would have been funny. I would have made him dancing in the window or juggling in the window like he did. Happy holidays. There you go. Oh, that's pretty good, actually. All right. We have HRH, the Montecito villain of the year. It's a real thing. Maybe I'll stick with the nauseating pic of lizard tongue and has no balls forced kiss during her Netflix car crash. That'll cause more mass vomiting than undercooked turkey for Christmas lunch. Yeah, maybe so. Ugh, don't remind me about that. A beige backdrop. Meghan's name being bigger than Harry's. Yes. And a word salad about authenticity and compassion. Maybe so. That would be like them. I mean, it was like, a no color Christmas or holiday special that she did. It was so boring and bland and beige. Of course, their card would probably be the same. And if you don't remember, I do have, it's hard to see behind me. Hang on, let's see if I can. I have the Christmas stocking for William and Catherine. I have one. It's actually blue and green and beautiful plaid. It's just hard to see back here. For the flockers, I'm gonna do those around Christmas. And then I have a beige one for Harry. It's just a sock for Harry and Meghan. So we'll see what we can pull out of those. If you have suggestions for those, leave those in the comments as well. But it is funny. No, I mean, just boring, bland, beige. What else is new, right? All right, let's talk about this. Crazy Days and Nights continues to suggest that that one's that one's wife has zero plans to ever take the kids to the UK. I tend to fall in that camp as well. The whole security thing was just an excuse to drag things out for years. The illiterate one has told all her friends that she will never take her kids to the UK, not ever. All right, let's talk about this. What do you think? Yes and no. I believe that it was probably to make things a hassle, probably a middle finger to the royal family. It's a way to make themselves look and feel important. Plus, it gives Harry busy work, right? I feel like she probably never wants him in her hair, unlike all the food, the hair and the food. But she wants him out of the way, so it gives him a project, gives him something to do. Plus, what it is they want that IPP protection, IPP thing. So that way they get things paid for and they get access to things and special treatment. So I think it's all of the above. I really do. But I wouldn't doubt this at all. I mean, probably not. I would like to be a fly on the wall for so many things, including discussions of their bank account. Really want to know that. I would really like to know how that goes if Harold of Harold and Fraud, I know his name's not Harold, ever actually tries to bringing the kids to the UK and she shoots it down, or if he even tries. I would like to know. Very curious about that. But let me know if you think this is the case or not. I don't believe this. Meghan Unremarkable has no friends. That's pretty good. So they don't believe she's talking to friends because she doesn't have those. Came here to say the exact same things. Great minds. Yep. All right. I agree. Remember when she told us she was a famous actress, lifestyle guru, humanitarian, self-made, loving daughter? Ha! It's definitely the biggest hurdle of this blind. Usually replacing friend with employee makes sense when it comes to Megs. Yes. So there is some method to her madness. If you replace friends with employee, or in any article having to do with them, if you replace source with Meghan, it just suddenly makes so much more sense. Like a source said, Meghan's struggling and blah, blah, blah. It's Meghan saying this. Meghan, you know what I mean? A source said Meghan's the greatest. It's Meghan saying this. A source says Harry's a doofus. It's Meghan saying this. All right. The only thing she wants is that IPP status. Yep. That's the only reason she let him keep fighting or pushes him to keep fighting. But I agree, she's never going back. I think so. She's a coward. And who knows? I've heard rumblings. You've heard rumblings about maybe she's not welcome back. My lovely geese and ganders of the UK, I'm looking at you and I'm asking you kindly, how did you do that? How can the American geese flock together and join forces with the UK geese and do such things? Because that's incredible. Good for you. You guys can accomplish anything. According to Prince Harry's book, they treat security guys as footmen, that they want the trappings of servants without having to pay for them. I wonder if there's something to that. That's an interesting point for sure. I can't wait till those kids are 18. I know. I'm not trying to rush life away, but that will be funny. I agree. Came here to say this. Her kids will take themselves to the UK and there's nothing she can do about it. Well, yeah, I worry that she's brainwashing them. Who knows? I mean, we'll see. I hate to speculate. I don't talk about the kids. I just talk about the idiot parents. Who knows? Who knows what'll happen? That would be interesting for sure. All right. You have to let me know your thoughts on this. What do you think about this crazy days and nights? Again, that's a blind item, so you have to take it with a grain of salt. Let me know if you think there's some merit to it. Do you think those kids will go back to the UK at any point? Do you think Meghan would allow it? I think for the right price, maybe, if the royal family were willing to, you know, negotiate with that, meaning pay for a bunch of stuff, probably. But I don't think, I mean, I just feel strongly Meghan would never do anything just to be nice or because it would help the kids or it might be good for everybody. Meghan only does things that benefit Meghan. That's just my opinion on that. I don't even think she'd do it because it might possibly make Harry happy, but I'm not trying to build him up to be a better guy. He hasn't done it either. So he's just as much of a fill in the blank as she is. So there's that. Let me know your thoughts on this. I can't wait to read your comments. Thank you so much for being here. And I can't wait to bring you more stuff like this. We have so much stuff coming out right now. I'll have lots more videos. So check back lots. Hey, do me a favor. Do check out my affiliate link. I will add that to the comments. Let me see if I can get this back up. I'll add that to the, oopsies. I'll add that to the comments and check it out and you can see my stuff. Just click on some links. It really does help. I appreciate that very much. And oh, I thought it was playing. It's not. Hold on. There. You can check it out. You can check out the products that I actually use and things I've talked about. I've talked about stuff on Patreon. And these are links to the stuff. So, and I tried to be very thoughtful because this is stuff I actually do use. And I ranged because some stuff that I use is a bit more expensive and then some of it's just not. So I tried to put a range of products. So it's not all crazy stuff. Like my lipstick is probably the cheapest lipstick out there, but I love it. I love the color. So I've got that in there all the way up to like my red light LED mask that I'm into and stuff. So I've got all kinds of stuff. So check that out if you're interested. It really does help. And I appreciate that. If you want to further support this show, there's several ways to do it. Check out my merch. We've got Everything's Fine, Team Catherine, Not Bloody Likely, and Drunk Goose Club. So much stuff. Check that out if you're interested. And a huge thank you to everybody that's picked up merch. And check out my Patreon, patreon.com/Real Housewives Recaps. Yes, it's my old name. When you set that stuff up, like my Amazon account and like that Patreon, it's just what it is. Not realizing I would eventually change the name. That's just what it is. So anyway, check that out if you're interested. You can find tons of bonus videos over there. I go through my most recent one is I did like a sugar roast. I went through and showed what the sugars have been up to in my comments because it's pretty funny, as well as some of your funniest comments. I talked about that. I've done Victoria Beckham stuff. I just went through and unboxed a bunch of Victoria Beckham makeup over there. All kinds of stuff, lots of Harry and Meghan deep dives, things like that. So check that out if you're interested. A huge thank you to all my executive geese and ganders. That's going to do it for me. I can't wait to bring you more stuff like this. And I hope you all have the best day. Take care. Bye-bye. Hi, how are you doing? How are things? I like this shirt a lot. I thought it was really fun. See, it's like deep maroon. I said I've been into this color lately. It's Ralph Lauren. It's just kind of a nice cut. It kind of reminds me of like what am I looking for? Like a Victorian dress. You know how it's cut like that? I just thought it was fun. And I love the color, but it's so cute. Anyway, how are you guys? What's going on? I cannot believe how fast time is going right now. I feel like, I mean, we're almost mid-December and that stresses me out. Are you guys ahead of the game? Because I am not. Like I ordered nice Christmas cards and they're not even here yet. They should be here in a day or two and then I can turn around and try and get those mailed out. But my goodness gracious, like I feel like everything's just behind right now. Goodness. How are you? Are you guys handling the stress okay? Let me know. All right. If you stay tuned this long and you're still here, comment. I don't know. Comment if you've been naughty or nice this year. How about that? I'd say an interesting mix of both naughty and nice. Mostly nice, a little naughty thrown in for spice. What about you? Are you on the naughty list or the nice list? Let me know. Thank you guys so much for watching, for your support. Do check out the Amazon link. I literally just set it up. I have no idea what I'm doing. And if you order something, please let me know so I can personally thank you because it does mean the world to me. It does help. I appreciate it. All right, that's going to do it for me. Take care of yourself. Stay healthy. I'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.